No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
It's crazy that in 2022, an author that has gotten so much hatred throughout the years, I can 100% say that is one of the highest, most respected authors in my eyes when it comes to the world of manga, when it comes to being a hustler, when it comes to being a hard worker, when it comes to being a man of many gifts. Hiro Mashima is a freaking legend in my eyes. This man, if you followed my coverage of this man and how great he is for the last few years, then you will understand that Hiro Mashima, he does anything from designing video games to doing his own YouTube channel to working on 3 or 4 manga simultaneously to helping out in the anime adaptations of his manga. That's just a short run of the long list of talents that he has. However, this right here, this one is probably going to blow your mind because this is a little short story that Hiro Mashima wrote, a little manga, so to speak, mini manga of his life and how he became a manga author. And I personally feel like there's something in there that most people aren't going to catch that explains why one thing about Fairy Tail that a lot of people hated, in particular about a certain character, Makarov, and how he evaded death time and time again. I feel like this one right here answers why Hiro Mashima did it, and it's a sad reasoning. It's heartwarming at the same time, and just all around, this is an incredible little journey of the author known as Hiro Mashima, who has created countless hits from Raid Master to Fairy Tail to Eden Zero. Yeah, I'm gonna read this one for you guys so you can see just how amazing Hiro Mashima truly is. So page 1, it starts off, Hiro Mashima's road to becoming a manga artist. Boyhood. I was born deep in the mountains of Nagano Prefecture. I mean, it was rural as crap. On the bright side, I had a lot of chances to commune with nature. Maybe that's why even now I like drawing animals and nature more than buildings or mecha. No, they're just easier, somebody is saying to him. That's hilarious. And also, I love the little Plu design. I wonder if that's where he got that inspiration for Plu. That's something that makes me just wonder. Then he said, so how did this young boy discover manga? Believe it or not, my uncle brought some back from the mountains. Hey, I found some more. It's so dirty. Oh, his uncle is responsible for his dirty passion. The mom is saying to the uncle it's dirty, like, you know, it's ecchi, so to speak. In a place with no entertainment at all, I miraculously discovered manga. This is the coolest thing ever. That's crazy, dog. That is so surreal because I am that uncle for my nieces and nephew. Damn near all of my nieces and nephew love anime and manga, and it's big time due to me showing them over the years. The first time they were out late at night was watching Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods in theaters. You know what I'm saying? So that is very awesome and so crazy relatable. Let's carry on. I was too into manga and pretty soon I was drawing my own. I'm sure this is when I decided to become a manga artist, I think. Not that sure. One day I went with my dad to the wilderness to sketch. Dad, how could you make the sky yellow? And right here, I'm going to just straight up say what I was talking about earlier about Makarov surviving death. That is a drawing of Hiro Mashima's father, clearly. And it looks like a more older looking version, a more height accurate version of Makarov. We'll carry on in a second as to why I feel he did what he did, but keep that in mind. His father, he draws his father in the image of Makarov. You can make the sky any color you want. Pictures can be more than just what you see. They can be anything at all. All these years later, even after my father's passing, I haven't forgotten those words. I think this is when I started to really love drawing. And you could argue that I'm just adding in context that isn't there, but taking into account that he drew this guy, or drew his father in the image of Makarov, and then saying that, you know, all these years after his father passed away, I wouldn't be surprised if he drew Makarov in the image of his father, and the reason why he constantly allowed Makarov to live is because maybe he just didn't want to see his father die in one of his stories as well. Maybe he just really loved his father, and regardless of what, he couldn't bring himself to killing his father off in his own story. Like, that's a huge possibility, and honestly, that is so sad. This is one of the saddest things I probably talked about regarding a manga author, but That's probably why. And you could argue, well, he shouldn't have drawn his father or Makarov in the image of his father to begin with, etc., etc. I doubt he knew where the story would go when he first started. He even said that he didn't plan fairy tales, so that's probably a situation that he got himself into. A dog, I don't want to kill my father off in my manga. I already had to lose my father in the real. Why can't I imagine my father, as strong and as amazing of a man as I felt he was, didn't die, and he's alive and well in my story? That's the way I see it. Middle school days. I rebelled in middle school. Sorry, Mom. But even then, I worked on my art every day. Cute, right? Kinda. Oh my god, I just realized, dog, doesn't he look straight up like he's out of Tokyo Revengers? Maybe him. Yo, maybe Hiro, Mashima, and Ken Wakui were both in the same gang. In case you don't know, Ken Wakui, author of Tokyo Revengers, was in a gang. Maybe that's oh shit, that would be crazy. Gangbangers turned mangaka. Love it. Absolutely love to hear it. That is more wild than you would even understand why I'm saying it's wild. But alright, I was a troublemaker. I really went bad. But this was also when I got into movies. The films I saw throughout my school years and right up to today may have laid the groundwork for how I made manga. Isn't that... Yo, why does that look... Oh, that's either the dude from Back to the Future or Rick from Rick and Morty. I'm sure of it. The most embarrassing thing that happened, I swear I didn't, was giving in to my friend's request to draw an erotic manga, then having a teacher take the notebook from me. Disgraceful. Yo! Oh my god, Hiro Mashima, due to his uncle's involvement, has been into that ecchi shit since he was little, dog. This is why he does what he does in Fairy Tail. He does what he does in Eden Zero. He's been a horn dog for a long time. Yo, he even showed it to my mom. I'm worried about his future. Don't show her that. Sensei, I'll get you back somehow. Yeah, he got him back, and now he's one of the most successful manga artists that draws tits. What now, Sensei? What? Yo, he could draw tits and not get in trouble with his mom. High school. In high school, I became the guitarist in a band. I never bothered to study, of course. It says band name, Night Meeting. Ooh, I like that, Night Meeting. Okay. Eventually, my bad boy ways were discovered and I was placed on indefinite suspension. Wow. Hiro Mashima got expelled. Holy shit. I never liked school, but somehow being forced out made me miss it. Yeah, I had a similar situation in high school. It left me with lots of time to think. What am I even doing? And think I did. Tossing and turning. God, he really saw himself as Plu. That's why he probably includes Plu in every manga, because he sees himself in it. It led me to a decision. Go to Tokyo and try to make it as a pro manga artist. I played around every day of my life until now. Maybe it's time to start striving for my dreams. This is so inspirational. I swear to God, if you think I'm lying, that's your problem. With much support from teachers and friends, I somehow managed to graduate high school. And so I set off for the big city. I wonder what the time difference is between Tokyo and Nagano. Yo, wow. And then I believe this is the final page. Life in Tokyo. I actually went to a manga school. I didn't want to admit it, but someone is sure to find out. So, oh, he went to a manga school. Okay, look at this crowd. It's like every day is the Binzuru festival around here. Actually, I assumed you had to go to one of those schools to become a manga artist. Remember, he was living in the boonies. He never knew. A Buddhist summer dance festival in Nagano is what... Okay, that's what the Binzuru is. It's a summer festival. Frankly, the place I went to was kind of weird. Ahem, you've seen the OVA XYZ, haven't you? It was all total fanboys. So basically, it was a bunch of people that love manga and were just like, yeah, watch anime, woohoo. Some of the students were certifiable. I used to be a gangster, see? Listen to me now, see? Huh? Oh my god, yo. Hiro Mashima. I love this dude. And they all stank. Take a dang shower. I love this dude. The classes suck too, so I stopped going. Not for me. I feel that. I screwed around for a bit. Tokyo's a heck of a place for a kid from the sticks. But eventually, all my friends got jobs, and I was dumped by the girl I was seeing. I feel you, don't worry, Pop. I had time on my hands again, so I started drawing manga. A little late. That's what I came to Tokyo to do, isn't it? And then I got published in a magazine. The end. Yo. I honestly don't care what anybody says about Hiro Mashima. Fairy Tail, blah, 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 not perfect, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. I respect him so much. His story is so freaking relatable. His story hits so close to home. Jeez, like, wow. I'm honestly speechless. Shout outs to him. Sometimes you got to make that big move, and it is so scary. Even now, sometimes I fight with myself for big moves that I'm trying to make, I want to make, and I'm so frightened and so scared of failing and so scared of breaking out of the norm and so scared of trying to do that next change. But let Hiro Mashima be a bit of inspiration. This inspired the living crap out of me right now. Sometimes you got to break out of that little town in the sticks and head to the big city. And you might fail a couple times. You might not get exactly to where you're trying to go immediately. Look at him now, though. Wow. Amazing. Curious what you guys think. Does this change your mind about Hiro Mashima at all? Do you look at him a little bit different? Maybe you didn't like Fairy Tail. Maybe there was problems you had with Fairy Tail. But you look and you say, maybe I'm not a big fan of the man's work, but I respect and look at that man in a whole different light. Because through the years, as I've seen what this man truly is all about, I got nothing but love for him. Sorry. Don't care how you feel about that. Shout out to Hiro Mashima. If you ever see this dude, you're just a big inspiration, dog. And I got nothing but love and respect for you. You fucking amazing. Ganbatte kudasai in everything you do moving forward, bro. Like, you're amazing, dog. That's it. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life. Hiro Mashima, you're freaking amazing, dog. Don't ever forget it.